welcome to my YouTube video. I know last time I said that I was going to be better at it and it wasn't, and it's actually been even longer this time since my last video. But this is just going to be a quick one to catch you up on stuff. I just woke up from a nap because I'm really sick. I don't have the Roni, but I have like everything else under the sun. So anyway, so that's why my face is kind of red and I look kind of sleepy probably. But the good news is that a lot changed my garden because it's been so long. So I'm going to show you all of that, and I think that's about it. So my berry bushes over here obviously aren't making berries anymore. There was one on here that sometimes I would find because it was really red, but I can't anymore. The parsley also, I cut all of that down and dried a bunch of it just so I could store it for the winter. My flowers here are doing all right. It started raining the last couple of days, so they've been pretty thoroughly watered. Everything's super wet right now. The weeds are also thriving. I don't really want those in there. Then this thing came back. Do you remember when I cut it down all the way? And now it's humongous again, which is actually good because all the cuttings I took and dried, I kind of forgot about them and they, I don't know, they disappeared. Then here are my fall flowers. I got those in my little pots. As always, this is going great. I'm still gonna cut these chives again for like the 6th time this summer, just to kind of so they can grow back nicely and be tasty and tiny. Over here, I got another fall flower thing, but I need to cut off all the ones that are done so that they'll bloom more, because these are actually my favorite fall flower. And you see it's got lots of little heads where it's gonna bloom more. Then my Thunbergias, my pride and joy, my happy place. They're doing great, especially right here. Look how much they're blooming, and like the white ones, and then they have these huge vines. Like, it's amazing. It is actually amazing. So this is all beans and Thunbergias coming up. And I even had some purple beans, and I got some. I just can't find them. I mean, where am I supposed to find a bean in here? Then there are a bunch of beans right here. Isn't this cute? It's just like my little jungle bean pole. So I'm actually gonna get some of these down later and eat them. And look how sweet this is. Ignore the ugly outside of my house. Cool, huh? Anyway, so that goes all around here also. And I got a bunch more beans up here in my little birdhouse. So that is my favorite thing. There's a bunch more new beans coming up here. So hopefully I'm gonna get another bean harvest before this year's over. I took out the zucchini that was there. The lavender's doing great. And I tore out everything that wasn't here because none of it was thriving. Same with here. I was gonna cut down the beans, but they go all the way up here, and I don't really know how I'm supposed to get up there. Then I have my beautiful flowers here, and my cucumber. I was gonna cut down a cucumber because, as you can see, like, they're not looking too good because they have mildew and everything. But then, look, a little cucumber. So anyway, I was gonna leave it for that. And also, oh yeah, look, I don't know why I have to whisper, but I don't want to scare them. I just want them to grow and be healthy and thrive. You actually won't believe this, but my my raspberries have been doing crazy great all summer. I just started watering them again after they like all died and I wasn't getting any raspberries. I just watered them like crazy and the bushes just like blew up. So I get these little ones, and then I also, over here, I also get these huge berries. I have some more beans right here and here. This is where I had all those tomatoes, but I pulled them out because I was feeling overwhelmed by the tomatoes. And then I totally got rid of everything here because I'm gonna take down this whole box because I hate it. This is where the squirrels would always hide, and the dogs would like attack it, pull it apart, and ruin all my flowers in here. And I don't want that to happen anymore ever again in my life. So I moved some of the dirt from up there into here to give it extra dirt. And then right here, I planted some radishes and they're doing really well. Then in this row, you can't hardly see, but these little guys here are gonna be carrots, I think. I didn't label anything, so it's sort of a mystery. And then here, we're also having carrots, or what did I plant? And then same here, like I think this guy and this guy. So there's gonna be radishes, carrots, Why cannot I think of the word? It is something that you eat for like Thanksgiving. Parsnip. A parsnip. Then I planted some things over here. I think I planted like spinach, lettuce, and stuff like that. I'll have to think about it. I'll put that in my next video. So today the fun thing that we're doing is planting these guys. So in what fancy place will we plant these beautiful radishes, you think? They're not, oh my gosh. They're not radishes. So I hear you ask, where are we gonna plant these little onions? Because that's what they are. And we're just gonna sort of like sprinkle them in, I think. Or I might make a divider between the radishes and the carrots. That sounds like a good plan to me. As usual, of course, I've just been planting the rows. Like I did 4 here, 4 there. So I don't really know where they all are. Honestly can't tell you, or like some of them may be weeds. They could be. There's a good chance of that. But I'm just gonna go for it and plant them anyway, because it really can't hurt, I think. That is not a scientific answer, but anyway. So I'm just gonna plant these. They have grown super well. So I just had them on my windowsill in some water. And they're just huge. They've been in here for like a week maybe. That is how you plant your little spring onions after you've used them. And you don't actually need to use the white part. That's like, the green part tastes just the same. And then if you don't cut the white part, you can actually plant them, which is great. So I hope that you learned something great about how to easily plant spring onions in this video. Also, if you don't want to plant them, you don't have to. You can just leave them in a little glass somewhere on your counters, and they're gonna grow just fine. So don't worry about it if you can't plant anything outside. You know, if you can grow nothing else, at least you can grow spring onions. And then here I have my kale, which I'm very happy about. I got a bunch more radishes here. Then I planted more carrots here in this little line. Planted some lettuces over here, which I think are those little green things springing up around this big one. The big one I actually planted quite some time ago when it was still pretty hot. I'm just hoping that everything is gonna come to fruition still. Now here's my forsythia. I pulled out the big tomatoes and the little tomatoes. I still have these little tomatoes because it's nice to have just a handful every now and then. The berry bushes are not doing anything. I mean, they're just maturing now. And then we have the jasmine here, and I pulled out the sunflower and all of these little guys because they just, I don't know, they weren't doing super well. So I pulled them out. And somewhere in here, this is very exciting, is the only ever and the first praying mantis I've ever seen. It's in here. And the other thing that's growing in here, as usual, it's not a cat. It's about the same size though. And it's being bad, Paco. Paco. So thanks for watching my tiny little quick short tour video of the garden. So that's it for today, and I am gonna try really hard to make more videos. But also my garden is gonna just slow down, and I was kind of thinking about doing food videos or something. That's my plan. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you think of my garden. Let me know how your garden's going and things like that down in the comment section. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.